Howdy y'all, this is Twitchonium here, coming at y'all today with the, for real, last Neon Dynasty quick draft video for a while. Format's rotating out, and we'll see if we can grab another quick run in here. Hopefully this one will do a little better. Satoru Umezawa, what do you do? Seems pretty cool. Nice little ninjutsu build around. Would love to grab the silver for master if we're going to go that route, but I'm cool to first pick a ninjutsu guy here and see if we can't make ninjutsu work. Now we'll just take a debt to the Kami, find removal in black. Maybe just a... No, that's not the one I was thinking. I was thinking that was the -2/-2. Well, none of the blue or black stuff is very exciting this turn. I guess we could take the construct in case we end up with anything that lets us discard in blue. Yeah, that doesn't seem good. Could grab a centipede. It's probably fine. I don't think I really necessarily want the Kami this early. Ooh. Infiltrator or Reckoner Raid, that's a tough call. Infiltrator's a great way to get ninjutsu stuff in. But we don't really have that much ninjutsu outside of Satoru yet. Just black, really. And if we're doing that, then just Reckoner Raid is just the better black card. But I'm okay to try and see if we can't get in on the ninjutsu strategy. I would also definitely take a network disruptor for that strategy, but I think I'd rather have the better 2-drop. Yikes. Now we see Generous Visitor, which just makes me want to hard pivot into enchantments. We didn't take that Reckoner Raid, though. Really unexciting packs so far, though. I'll take a Suit Up. Be a fine combat trick. Now we take in a Reckoner Raid or a Virus Beetle. I think I'd rather have the Virus Beetle here. As if we're going to actually try to ninjutsu. I mean, we have to actually draft some cards that say ninjutsu on them to do that, but... probably just take the Lethal Exploit, which is what I thought this was earlier. Just another fine removal option. Another Virus Beetle's great. Don't think I want any of these. Same here. We'll just take these for splashing in case we get something we want to splash. But unexciting start to the draft here. We'll see if we can get anything that actually says ninjutsu on it this pack. We'll definitely be highly picking those cards. Nothing that says ninjutsu here, but there is a nice little shrine that I'll definitely pick up. Unexciting for blue and black overall. Really, Kami's Flare, Lion Sash, pretty sweet. The shrine is solid. Oh man. I feel like we have to start taking these great ninjutsu cards, but would have been fun. So we can either do the cheap card draw one. I think I'd rather honestly have the big ninjutsu guy first, since we have a lot of small stuff already. Well, and we pick up another Lethal Exploit would be nice, but I'm definitely happy to run both shrines in the deck. Do we want 2 shrines, though? No, I think we definitely want the Ambusher. That's one of the premium ninjutsu creatures. Now we can take either a Sky Turtle, just as... In this deck, it would just be a bounce spell, but still not bad. Or a Guidebot or Reckoner Raid, maybe. Yeah, we'll just take the Reckoner Raid. Again, nothing crazy great. Take another Construct in case we do get those discard cards. I think I'd rather have Debt to the Kami here. I'm going to take this, but hope we don't have to play it. Nothing here I want. Oh, I guess we'll take a Thundersteel Colossus in case we need something on the super top end. Terminal. Alright, so we are really hurting here. We're going to have to play some very unexciting things, it looks like. Unless we can just really round out the deck here in the last pack. But we'll see. What we have looks good. Not sure how I feel about that one. I think I just want the Silver Fur Master, honestly. I don't know how many ninjas and rogues we ended up getting, though. 4's not terrible. Plus, it's still a fine 2-drop. And it's ninjutsu, which is nice. Ooh, we could take another Debt to the Kami. Just go all in on the... Make them exile their board. Okay, 4 copies. Yeah, I like the Long Reach of the Night as a top-end play. There we go. Although, this is tough. We could just be on more of a controlling strategy. You know, we've got 1, 2, 6, 7 removal spells already. This would make 8. And these things could be really good if we're removing all of their creatures. Although we are going to be exiling them, so this is actually loses a little bit of value. Yeah, for that reason I'll take the Silencer. Now, probably take a Gravelighter. Now that I can pay attention to what it says and realize that we have to use it specifically if we want to get the sack out of it. Take another big ninjutsu guy here. Take the Kami and hope we don't have to play it. Ooh, another Infiltrator is great, though. I'll take 1 copy of the Incision. Or 2. Actually, we need the 2-drops, I think. I'll take the Decoy. Yeah, I don't think we want either of these. Might play 2 Planar Incisions. Ooh, and we ended up with a filler 2-drop to end it off anyways there, which is not bad. It's pretty much what we just need is 2 drops to be able to start ninjutsuing stuff out. But let's see if we got there. We'll start from the top, actually. Keeping both of the ninjutsus. Definitely keeping the Shrine, the Ambusher, yeah, all of these. Suit Up's a maybe. Centipede's a maybe. 4 Kamis is nice. Actually, how many creatures do we have? Yeah, we could cut 1 or 2. These are all staying. Shrine's staying. The Incisions are both definitely maybes. Oops, didn't mean to cut that. Exploit's a maybe, since we have other removal options. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we actually can cut probably an Artificer, I think, out of here. 1 Incision. And Suit Up, maybe? That way we can keep all our creatures and more of the interaction. Definitely going to be heavier on black than blue by a lot. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. Split, though. So, we got the 1 rare here. Didn't get a ton of actual ninjutsu, but he does give everything else ninjutsu. And this one makes everything cost less, so between these two, if we can get them both out, then everything in our hand has ninjutsu 3, which is pretty cool. So, we'll see how it ends up playing out. See y'all in the first round. Welcome to round 1. We are on the play with a little bit of a weird hand. We have a early play and lots of removal, just nothing to ninjutsu out, but I think we should be able to control the board for a little while with this. Our 4-drop isn't the most exciting on its own, but that's okay. A little awkward that we hit 2 blue sources, considering we have 3 more black than blue, and we have a fair amount of double black cards, but there we go. End up hitting our 2nd black source anyways. No, we can't make him exile that, unfortunately, but that's okay. We did draw into another 2-drop creature here. And next turn we can just start pumping them. I might even do that instead of playing the Goshen Tai. We'll see what they play here. Oh well. Now we definitely make them sacrifice that enchantment, and then we'll drop a Reckoner Raid. Alright, a 3/4. I'm tempted to just keep swinging here and not even worry about the 3/4. Just go race them in the air. We can do 4 a turn, so we're on a 3-turn clock here. We can always make them exile something. Alright, they're going to hit us for 5. Almost able to double spell here, but not quite yet. Because they're incentivized to only attack with 1 creature anyways, so if they just want to swing in with this big old 5/5 each turn, or even stack more stuff onto it, I think I'm okay with that. As long as they're not removing our flyers. This got Death Touch anyways to chump whatever kind of big creature they end up stacking up here. We'll see what tricks or anything that they have. They can play something for 5 because of the ability on this Peerless Samurai. But it's an enchantment creature that we can make them sacrifice. Although we're just gonna swing with these 2 and then ninjutsu out of 5/5. And I do believe that will do it. Let's see what they've got. They've got a lot of power on board. If they have the right moves, they might be able to snag one out from us here. Do they have the play? Do they have a way to make this guy massive and hit us for 12? I doubt it. If they do, good for them. There's one. Do they have another removal spell for the other flyer? They sure do. I am glad I did not what's it called? Block there, but we're going to make them exile an enchantment. They'll be forced to pick their samurai here. I guess that won't even matter. They're just dead. If they pick a creature, we get it back. Yeah, this is the best option for them. We'll make them trade something. And I'm just gonna play this like a, play it out. I don't think we have any reason not to. We have 2 more copies of Death to the Kami into the deck, so if we hit either one of those, we're in great shape. We're already fine, I think, unless they can remove some stuff here. Specifically our Infiltrator. They had a good line last turn with those enchantments. Just that's one of the downfalls of White's removal is you typically have to rely on an aura-based enchantment, which is much easier to interact with or get blown out by. Oh, that can tap a creature, but won't quite be enough. Unless they have something to double up on their triggers. And that'll do it. Yep, gonna go ahead and take that first round. Awesome. See y'all in the next game. Welcome to game number 2. We are on the draw with a pretty interesting looking hand. We got both of our dual colored cards here, so hopefully we can actually make some cool use out of them. I think we'll go ahead and get the beetle down first. Alright, this is actually pretty good. I don't mind. I wasn't going to block this turn anyways, but now we have a good blocker for their ogre. And we'll just drop our 2/4 guy. Now if they have more ogres, that could be pretty bad. Yeah, it's not so bad. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop another beetle and get one of the last 2 cards out of their hand here. And I think we'll just get the little flyer out. No reason to rush things. We're in great shape here. Our board is stacking up nicely against theirs. We've got the edge and cards in hand. Yeah, I'm guessing they'll remove Satoru if anything. We'll just swing with this one. It doesn't really matter. I think I'd rather just have the lethal exploit. Okay, fair enough. We have another. Ooh, that's scary. They can hit us for 6. Okay. So we need to... Oh, I really wish I had a modified creature right now. We'll kill the Song Shaper and just get the flyer back out. Nah, we don't even need to swing with that. I'll double chump, or double block to trade off with the captain here. If they have a combat trick to save it, they have a combat trick to save it. It's not worth trying to save our Satoru, I don't think. We've got enough other stuff we're going to want to be trying to do here. Let's see if they have another one. If they have a second exile spell, that's really unpleasant for us. They do not. But we are going to eat 5 here, so we're going to have to start being a little cautious, but we'll be able to start dropping 2 2-drops here a turn. And this one has lifelink to try and get us back into it. Ooh, that's a good one. Yep. Get back their Song Shaper and hit us even harder. Yeah, I don't think we can risk it. We gotta wait one more turn here. Close match here, though. Ooh, that might do it. We're so low on health already. Alright, so yeah, we have to block this one. I guess we're just going to chump the 2 that we can. If they've got the trick, they've got it. Gain some life back here, and get down. Just replay the one they know about. If they can remove this, they've got us anyways, so may as well play the thing we'd rather trade off with the Ogre. Or if they have another Kami, we're just toast. Well then, I think that does it too. They all have Menace, right? Yep. Brutal. The card I've never seen do any work. Did a lot of work there. I mean, we were already on the back foot, but still rough. See y'all in the next round. Welcome to round number 3. We are on the draw again here with a pretty decent looking starting hand. Missing one of our colors, but we have all we need to cast the spells in our hand. I think this deck really wants to be on the play, but that's okay. Drop a ninja. Are they going to immediately remove it? No. Now they might. Sure. Drop a Centipede here. It's a nice pickup. Gravelighter wouldn't have been very good on that board. If they want to remove another one, though, I'm fine with that. Let's see if they go to remove. No, but we got to try this ninjutsu. They've probably got something for it here. Maybe even the exile target creature with 4 power or greater. Maybe not. Well, now I'm feeling better about this board state, because we can either make them sack something or exile something. Yeah, like now I'll just go ahead and make them exile their enchantment. Hit them for 5 more. If we can make them sack another, if they play 1 creature and do that again, they'll be down to 5. That'll be a good spot. Yeah. Now we'll even get extra value here, because our guy will be a 6/6. Ooh. No, we need to make him just sack it here first. And now we've got lethal on both creatures. It's a great card, but I don't think it will be enough. Gonna make them discard their card. And that'll do it. Nice and quick little game 3. I'll see y'all in round 4. Welcome back for round 4. We are on the play with a okay looking hand. If we can grab another land or two, we'll be in great shape. This will make our Dokuchi Shadow Walker a 3-drop if we can hit that land. There we go. Assuming we actually get to swing in with the rat unblocked here. He's definitely going to be a removal magnet. Oh, that's a good sign. Yeah, so this is a pretty strong start here, being able to get the 5/5 out on turn 3. Would love to drop another 2-drop so we can hit this and something else next turn. Removal would also be great. I'm gonna get this guy back out. He'll buff this guy, make this one cheaper next turn. We have other ninjutsu stuff in the deck we might need him out for. Plus he might draw removal instead of the 5/5, and I'd rather they kill him than the 5/5. Yep, that works too. Oh, well that's a little nasty. We get to bring him back and still get another guy out here. Yep. And now they're just gonna blow up. That was a pretty sick start, being able to blink their 1 removal spell away and then immediately drop another 5/5. Awesome. See y'all in the next round. Welcome for round number 5, y'all. We are on the draw this time with another decent looking hand. Not as spicy as that last one, but still pretty good. Have some nice flexible options here depending on what their plays end up being. Make them discard something here early. Maybe we can ninjutsu this away and do it again later. Not if we just keep hitting lands, though. Would love for them to ditch something that's not a land. Just like that. Makes me think they have some ways to sacrifice creatures in the deck. Either that or their deck is just super enchantment heavy to the point where they'll play any enchantments they had picked up. Well, yeah, that could be a reason why. We will absolutely make them sacrifice that. All right. We can exile that one too. Well, actually, we don't even need to. We can just kill it. And we've got some protection for our Gravelighter. I'd love to draw another little cheap creature we don't mind sacrificing. That way we can bring this back in and get the sack trigger out of it a second time. Well, I mean, I think we're still gonna make them get rid of that creature. And I think we'll just play this guy. It might be correct to hold the planar incision up, but I think at where we're at board state-wise, we just want the creatures down. Especially if we do top deck into one of our ninjutsu guys, we'll really be glad we had that. Alright, we'll get hit for 5, not a huge deal. Now's the question, though. I think I am going to go ahead and do it. And it pains me, but I am going to do the 2/2, just because a 3/3 flyer is definitely a better thing to have on the board. Yikes, we have just been only hitting lands here. It's crazy. It seems like they have been kind of doing the same, thankfully, but brutal. If they've got any more hasty creatures like that, we could be in big trouble. Well, that's a good sign for us. They didn't play anything, and we drew into removal. Wow. Okay, well, that's a lot of lands in a row. I mean, sure, we got the Kami in there too, but like that's just nutso. One more turn. Did they draw something? Not gonna do it. Two removal spells, even better. Awesome. Wasn't sure how that one was gonna go, but ended up being alright. See you on the next round. Welcome to the next round. We are on the play with probably a hand we need to toss back here, sadly. Didn't have any action there. This is better. We'll keep this and chunk the blue card. Still not great, but definitely better. If we can hit a couple of lands to get towards our Shadow Walker, it'd be pretty nice. Alright, no lands yet. One more land and we've got access to some great removal, though. Opponent also appears to be on the ninjutsu blue-black strategy. Hey, we did hit our land. Excellent. I don't think I'm just going to swing in here and see what they do. I kind of hope they do ninjutsu something out here, and then we can Det to Kami it before it does combat damage. And then they'll just have a 1/1 to replay. Come on, ninjutsu. Sweet. Wow, they did have another creature to replay. Oh, I was going to say, I'm not sure why we can't ninjutsu there, but needed to go one more phase further. So, hypothetically, they could do the same thing to us here, and theirs is better because when it leaves the battlefield, right? Oh no, it's dies, not leaves the battlefield. But still, they can definitely ninjutsu something here. The lifelinker would be bad for us. This one just lets him draw a card, I think. That's not so bad. See if they trade here or not. Or chump, rather. That's fine. They'll put the counter on this guy, and we'll make them exile this guy too. Get our flyer back down. Now we can start swinging in the air for 3 each turn. I'm gonna hold this guy in hand. If we draw like a virus beetle or something, we might want to have him just to get through something that they play. Opponent appears to be struggling to find their lands. Ooh, that's a good draw. And that'll do it. Yeah, unfortunate that they got stuck on lands there. I definitely know how that feels. So, rough for the opponent there, but we end up getting another victory. I'll see you all in the next round. Welcome to game number 7. We are on the draw here with a pretty decent starting hand. Not crazy exciting, but with all this removal, it's hard to throw it back. Opponent starting off with blue on their side here. I think I'll start with the Goshen tie. If they want to spend removal on something, I'd rather they get rid of that than the Infiltrator. We definitely do need to hit a another creature, though. We've got plenty of lands and interaction. We just need some bodies to put down. Well, alright, they've got the Tanuki. Thankfully they can't play that this turn, but they it makes me think they've got a way to get it back in their hand already. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have them exile this now. Even though we can't really swing for anything here. I would rather... They seem to have built their deck around channeling stuff away to get value there, so I don't want to take the chance. Alright, that's going to need to die too. Thankfully, we do have a good way to get rid of that. Enchantment. No attacks, but we will make them mill a card. Unfortunate that it was a land. It looks like they don't really need lands. I wouldn't mind actually drawing into some like virus beetles or the like here. Alright, they're gonna destroy our shrine. Not a big deal. Alright, we really need to start hitting some action though. Far too much land. Guessing they'll just sack the token here. Yep. Which is fine. It's the value of the reach, and we've already got what, 2 creatures in their graveyard that they put there themselves. Yikes. Would actually prefer them to discard this time. Right on. Let's just play both. I actually don't mind trading into their guy, because next turn our Saga creature will be one bigger if they have another creature in their graveyard. We'll see what they do here. Hopefully we don't hit another land. Actually, I think I'd rather do this one. Ah, okay. Return an artifact. Do they have an artifact? They do not. Yeah, we need this to be gone anyways. May as well do it now. No reason to let them have the extra card draw out of it. Next turn we can swing for 7, if they don't play anything here. We shall see. Yep, I had a feeling. When they discarded the Tanuki early, it made me think, but I was kind of expecting that they would have, you know, done something different by then. We're going to go ahead and reattach this. Oh, they pulled 2 things out of their graveyard. That's right. I was going to say, I was like, why did that hit for so little? That would be it, though. Now they get a giant Tanuki out, which is going to be a problem. I mean, we really just need to draw into anything that's not lands. We've hit so many lands in a row here. Anything to remove the Tanuki would be excellent, but both of these are enchantments, so our debt to the Kami is going to be a lot worse. Wow. And we just keep hitting lands anyways. I really wish they would pass priority with only 1 card in hand. It's not like there's a ton for them to have to think about at the moment. Probably should have reconfigured at the end of combat there so we could chump with the hacker. But we need to draw like one of our 5/5s or something here. Or interaction of some kind. Alright, they can make us mill. They'll mill a non-land card here, of course, because that's how it's going to go, and then we'll draw the land after that. Oh, well. At least we do get to do a thing here, which is nice. I'm not actually sure how the reconfigure works with this, so we'll find out if the Centipede sticks around or not. It does. We'll go ahead and drop this back down, though. They can either discard or start sacking creatures. And we'll eat 6 here. If they've got a combat trick, we're just toast. Come on, opponent. Alright, if we draw a land, we're dead. I'm guessing they'll discard here. Good draw for us here, though. Very good. See if they've got removal for our 5/5. If so, we are dead. Oops. Very confident they have something, or else they wouldn't have made that attack. Yep. And we have the double chump here. Go down to 1. And just die. Brutal. 10 lands. I mean, we drew like 7 or 8 in a row there. Maybe not a row, but 7 or 8 out of the like 9 we drew. Tough. We did win the last game because the opponent had a similar issue, though, so sometimes it happens to you. I'll see y'all in the next round, though. Welcome to round 8, where we'll either lose our draft or we will go all the way to 9. On the play with a little bit of a rougher hand. We don't have a 2-drop to ninjutsu this guy out on 3, or a 1-drop to ninjutsu him out on 2. It's tough. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it, but that might be the death knell for us there, not having the 2-drop on the play. If we top deck into a 2-drop here, we're in really good shape. Well, didn't hit the 2-drop, but them starting on a tap land is a good, at least they didn't get the super aggressive start against us. Now it kind of makes it like we're on the draw instead. Go ahead and get our 2/4 down. Likely to draw removal if they have it, which is unfortunate, but need to do it. Can't be sacking a Gravelighter to kill a 1/1 dog. Guess I could have played a decoy, but that feels bad too. Excellent. I was going to say, and hopefully they'll just, play something like that. Now... I think I'll go ahead and do this. Get them to tap and block. We'll go ahead and do this. Not the best board state, but not the worst either. Now we actually have something we don't mind sacking to the Gravelighter as well, which is pretty good. I mean, they have a 1/1 to sack, so it's not like they're going to be hurting for a sack target either. Who knows, maybe they'll play their own Gravelighter here. Sack their own companion. Ah, more vehicles. That's a scary one with the dog. See if they want to trade. They do. Oh, or they're going to do the double thing. That works. think we just get our lifelinker down. Yikes. That's a scary one with all these vehicles. Thankfully they can't crew it quite yet. At least not with the companion. They have to do the like chain thing. I'd love to draw one of my removal spells. That would be excellent here. I think we'll go ahead and make them discard here first. Just keep playing our critters down. We don't have any good attacks through these vehicles, sadly. If we can draw one of our 4 copies of the removal spell that we have in the deck, we can make them exile the enchantment, and then they won't be able to crew or do much of anything. But they can double crew with this thing. Okay. I'm going to play this pre-combat and see how they tap, because they'll have to do their crewing now unless they have a counter spell. I didn't think about that. I mean, if they have one, they should definitely use it. Yeesh. I think we just swing all and see what they got. If they have a flash creature, that could be really bad. Ah, that's pretty bad too. Thankfully it doesn't proc its ability. That does. Yep, I think we're just toast now. This is the correct way to use vehicles. I just can't seem to get them correct in my head for whatever reason. But now we lose most of our stuff. Yep. Now we're going to be taking like 11 a turn. Here we go. Doing that thing that they like to do with those mechs. Not sure why they didn't crew the other one too and just swing with all, but yeah, and they get their dog back. No blocks. Yeah, it was a... Huh. We don't have enough lands to replay the thing. Oh, well, maybe we will now, actually. Oh, no, we already played a land for turn. Oh, well. Doggo's back. Back again. Of course, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just concede out of this one. Maybe we had a chance, but knowing the deck, our best play is is all of our removal spells, the exile thing, but it specifically does not hit vehicles because it doesn't do artifacts. It's just creatures and enchantments, which is unfortunate, but still a better than average run there from the last deck of our Kamigawa journey together. Appreciate you all sticking with all these subpar runs we've had in Kamigawa, though, and hopefully in the next set here we can perform a little bit better, more like we were doing in All Will Be One. But I appreciate y'all coming along on the ride with me today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.